everyone, welcome back to my music stream where I derp a lot. It's like, you know, that's the cool thing to do nowadays. Um, just my usual disclaimer. If you're watching this after the fact, you should head over to the YouTube link below and watch it over there because as long as it's not blocked in your country, sorry Germany, I guess they wouldn't actually hear that apology though, would they? But anyway, as long as it's not blocked in your country, you'll get to hear all of the audio. Whereas on Twitch, they just mute random, and it's not random, they mute chunks of everything. And at least with YouTube, if there's a huge problem, I can still, at least like, if the song's going to be an issue, I can remove the song, but you can still hear me talking, which maybe is the less fun part of the two, but it's better than like me getting cut off in the middle of a sentence, no song playing, and you just see my mouth moving. But if you're a lip reader, that works. That's one way around it. But I'm going. I'm going to start off the stream with a song by The Outer Vibe. They are, let's see. So the drummer is friends with my roommates, kind of. Like they went to high school with his sister, and that's how they knew him. They knew him since he was like a wee little one. And they just came to San Diego recently, so I am going to play a song off of their most recent full length. Although they have been working on some new music, so they'll have another album coming out soon. So yeah, here is The Outer Vibe, and this is Waits for Me off of the album Full Circle. It's got a nice beat to it. And trust me, if they're ever coming through your way, they're really good live. They're really awesome people to talk to too, so should definitely check them out. The lead singer, Sean? Pretty sure that's his name. His range is very impressive. Like, everyone's talent is amazing. So, I can say it again. Definitely worth checking out if they ever come through your town live. Actually I don't know for right now, I'm putting Waits for Me in my February playlist, because that was definitely a part of my February, but I don't know if that's the song I want. But it might be. I don't think I have access to the song I really want. It was one of their new songs they've been working on, so I don't think there's a version of it on the internet yet. So make do with what you got. Alright, so that was The Outer Vibe with Waits for Me off of the album Full Circle. Next, we're gonna play, I might have played this last time. I definitely have played it on the stream before. Oh, I could pick a different song. I'm really, really enjoying Matt Pond. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I actually put this, I don't think I played it last stream, but I definitely played it the stream before. Because it's on my Valentine's mix. So I don't, I might put a different song for February too, just to keep it a little diverse. But this song is so good, and the video for it, I finally watched the video for it, not yesterday, the day before. My timeline is a little messed up because of having only one day off and then being up really, really late. Or early, however you want to look at it. But, yeah, so I was, one of my friends, we were swapping music videos back and forth on using Chromecast, and this was one of the ones I played for him, but I had never seen the video before until put it up on the big screen, and it's just so, like, the song is great, and then the video is like super fitting for the song. So this is Take Me With You by Matt Pond PA off the State of Gold. So many good songs though, just so you know. This one might be a February one too, if I want to switch it up. Take me with you, out of my mind. Our words collapsing as we leave them behind. My hands knew the cold before I felt your force. When we run away, let's really run. When we come undone, let's really come. It feels good to be gone. 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 Take me with you into your grace. Yeah, I absolutely love this song. Just has a steady moving beat, and it's just cute. And like, I highly recommend the video because it I don't know. It's just a progression of just making decisions on the fly, and I don't know. It's best to just watch it. I'm bad at summarizing things. Especially trying to summarize them on the spot. If I have some time to think about it, I might be able to give you a synopsis, but I haven't thought about it yet. So I had my friend send me a list of all the stuff he played. And a lot of it was new to me. Some of it, like most of it I knew the artist. One of them I already knew the song. And then there were a few where I didn't even know the, yeah, there were two that I hadn't even heard of the artist before. But I'm gonna end up playing some of that too, because I'm always excited to have new music in my life. It's like anytime someone brings like not just new music, but music that is just good, that for you, that you like, that really catches your attention. It's like Christmas, only with less Jesus. But yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I think one that I can do next is gonna be Catfish and the Bottlemen, the song Cocoon, which this is one that he brought up when we were hanging out, and I'm not gonna lie, the video is kind of disturbing, but I'll turn that down just a little bit. But the song itself is catchy. Like, I don't know if I would have put the imagined this video for this song, but I really like it. Like this song. So, this song is off their album The Balcony. I was verifying that. Let's see. So they're from North Wales. Okay, and they only have one full length out right now, which is The Balcony. That was from 2014. Oops. All right. So that was Catfish and the Bottlemen. I don't know if I originally told you the title of the song. It is Cocoon, and it's off the album The Balcony. And I thought that was a pretty catchy. I thought that was a pretty catchy song. I really liked it. Okay, so what should I do next for you guys? You know, I haven't played Tegan and Sarah in a while, but I wonder, because I was thinking about they were they were on my list, but then it just didn't end up fitting into the playlist, the back and forth. Because even back and forth on a like even back and forth on Chromecast with my friend, I still want my song to segue, like, or yeah, I want to segue from whatever he played into my song. So there wasn't always there wasn't really a good moment for me to put a Tegan and Sarah song in there. But I don't know which song I want to play. Heartthrob is their most recent album, but I think Sainthood is my most favorite album of theirs. On Directing, yeah, I think I'll play On Directing. That's one of my top songs off this album, but I really... Hell is good, Arrow, Don't Rush, like, all of them, really, all of them. But I'm going to play On Directing by Tegan and Sarah off the album Sainthood. Oh, this is not quite Smooth and Mellow, Davy, but it's a good one. I can play some Sigaros. Did you know Of Monsters and Men is also Icelandic? Davey, have you heard any of Jonesy's solo stuff from Sigaros? Alright, so we'll go on a little Icelandic tear after this then. Because we'll play some Of Monsters and Men. And, well, I can do Sigaros first, then Of Monsters with Men, and then I'll play Jonesy. So there's a little bit of space between Sigaros and then solo Jonesy. And what else? I don't know if I... Oh, there's another artist. I don't know if I own his... Nope. But I know I like his stuff. I don't think I ever... I'll have to bring it up on SoundCloud, probably. Might as well go all the way, right? don't even know. Hold on. Yeah, actually, on Wednesday, well, my one day off this week was Thursday. So, I went out Wednesday night. We have a bar in the area called Tabletop Commons, and it's, well, it's a board game bar, but on Wednesday nights, the upstairs has couch conflict. So there's Smash Brothers, and we had some Rocket League going, and then some weird game that basically was IKEA Simulator, or at least, I mean, I didn't play it. I was just watching other people, and my roommate Mike was helping put together a globe, and I don't understand why that was ever a game, but I mean, isn't Goat Simulator a game too? So I can't understand why people do things. So, this, I want to know what this means. I'm actually going to stick, okay, this means, okay. I don't know how to pronounce this. I could probably play it for everyone to hear, but I don't want to. So this is a song by, oh god, why did I pick something I can't pronounce? But I want to, there's also an arcade bar in the area. You're jealous. I'm gonna mispronounce his name. I'm really sorry, anyone from Iceland, for being horrible at your language, but I'm actually trying. I'm trying to learn. But names, that's like an entirely different matter. Um, Olafur Arnolds, and oh, he's 1 year younger than me. And this is an album or a song. One looks like one of his singles, and it means light. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Leosith, maybe? It's Ljosi and then the D with a line through it. So, I tried. But we'll go ahead and play that. Maybe. If it plays. Yeah, here we go. Since we're gonna go Iceland for a little bit. And this is definitely more mellow. Not calling him Magnuson. Not everyone is Magnuson. Huh. But so another band that's from Iceland is Korashi. I don't know. They had the song Stick 'em Up. And that was like, I don't know, I fell in love with them when I was little. And by little, I mean in high school. I'm old, Davey. I'm not little. So let's see. I don't know all the rulings between, like, if this letter follows this letter, then it does this, or all of that. I know there are some um, HV. HV, when a word starts with HV, it's more of a QU sound for for me. Because like HVAR is like quar. Quar. So it's a little different. But anyway, that was a horribly mispronounced Olafur Arnold. I hope he doesn't kill me. I don't know. Um, I should look that up. I never look things up. Like I never look up how to pronounce things. But that's someone from Iceland, and then by request, we're gonna play Sigur Rós. Do you have a song preference, Davey? Is there do you do you have you heard anything off their newest album? Because I think you'll really like. I think you'll really like this. I'm actually I like so much. Brennistane is the one I heard first. Um, and I really, really like it. But Izyaki is also awesome. Uh, Rafstraumer, I think I'm saying that right. They sing it a lot slower. God, they're all really good. But I'll play Brennistine. It's a little bit on the darker side, which makes sense because it I think it translates to sulfur. So I guess that's like a good transition from a song that means light to a song, or where the title means light to where the title means sulfur. So yeah, this is oh fuck. I don't know what the KV. I don't know if it would be like Vaker, or if there's some weird pronunciation that happens when a K and a V are together. But yeah, it would be. This is Brennistine by Sigur Rós. Some monsters in that. It's really cool, like seeing the lyrics as I'm hearing it, and seeing what it looks like versus what it sounds like. If you want to know, That's what each. So this is where we're about to be. Except this isn't. They're guessing. Hmm. Like, I would not have guessed that. Because there's a few things I've realized where, like, it looks like the way you write it out and then the way you say it kind of, like, mushes words together without actually being. Like, I don't know if it's like contractions without actually being the apostrophe for contractions, or if it's just how they do that. Because, like, I can't do this on my keyboard. It's easier on my phone because I have an Icelandic keyboard on my phone. I'm that person. Like, I know Eki is not. This is usually two. This is we. This is and. But that's the most. This might. I don't want to guess. I want to find out. This is ow is in. This is in. And this is by? Maybe? One of these days, I'll be able to, Oh, okay, so this is a form of sayir, which is to say. And I guess this means don't tell anyone? I thought Frau was from, though. Languages are so complex. Okay, it's from. Like, on its own, it's from. Don't tell anyone makes sense. Then what does the from mean? Oh my god. Now I need to do more research. This is so amazing. Like, I need to... Yeah, like, I know it's complicated because my mouth won't form things right because I'm so old and not good at making the mouth movements you're supposed to. But yeah, like, even though there's little discrepancies, like, if these letters are together, then this sounds like this, which is stuff we have. Like, GH. G in general is a little bugger of a letter. And so, like, when you think about it, the little nuances of their language is probably, like, half... Oh, I probably shouldn't have stopped that. Half of what is wrong with, like, how many problems we have with ours. But it's fascinating, and I love the way it sounds, and part of that love is probably because of Sigur Rós. but just in general, like everything I ever see about Iceland just always ends up making me want to visit there more. So I really, really think that'll be my next trip once I have money. Like, if I have a next trip, that's where I want it to be. Like a next somewhere trip. I mean, basically, not like back home. That's what I meant. I was really good with words. This is why I should learn another language, because I can't even speak in my own. So so yeah, Davey, what'd you think of that wrong? Shark fight. Will I have a shark fight? Um, I don't know that reference. What? What do you mean, will I have a shark fight? Oh my god, I have to unzoom everything out now. It's way too big. Walter Mitty. Is that from a show? Walter Mitty? Shark. Secret Life of Walter. Oh, I haven't seen that movie. Sorry. Alright, so now we'll play. Yeah, that song is amazing, but like everything is so good on that album. So you should definitely check it out. Like if that song was enough to make you want that album, you are not gonna be disappointed. Um, so I guess I don't know. Actually, I think I'm gonna do Jonesy first. Might as well like kind of trail out of um. Why am I having a problem? Oh, there he is. I could play one of the two songs in Icelandic, or the rest of his songs are in English. Do you have a preference? Do. It's like Kolnither is probably yeah. It's one of the two that's Icelandic. Um, of Monsters and Men sing in English, just so you know. But all of these songs are really good. I really like Sinking Friendships. I don't know if I put that on my funeral mixes, but nope, but I did. I like it. It basically one of the lyrics in Sinking Friendships is, since I'm not gonna play it, I'm gonna tell you about it. Basically, is saying no one knows you till it's over, and that I think that's true in like the most epic of ways. Is that you're constantly changing as a person, you're constantly growing and adapting, and so no one can truly know who you've become until you're done. And if you're done, then you're dead. Or so I like that. I like that aspect of that. Maybe that's not what they meant, but that's my interpretation, and I love it. But yeah, my Kolither is a little bit. That's kind of perfect because if I remember correctly, it means dark, right? Um, hold on. Oh, you are so wrong, internet. Pitch black. That's, I guess. Yeah, looks like it's somewhere along the lines of pitch black is what it translates to. And one of my, it was funny. A year ago, earlier, end of January, like 2 days before February, Facebook did those silly like, oh, this many years ago on this day, and it was like 4 years ago on January 29th. I actually had posted some Icelandic lyrics, and I just thought that was so cool because I just have been practicing for a few months now, and I didn't recognize all of it off the top of my head, but it was lyrics from this song, and it translated to "Within me a storm rages," or loose translation, but that's how it makes the most sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. It's a very calming song to me, even though it's like talking about how within me a storm rages. It's a very calming song. It actually really helps me if I'm like nervous about anything. I usually put this song on and I'm just like, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna go ahead and put the text in the chat, the lyrics I was talking about. Little. I'm actually looking, like, I know the first part is "but in me." I'm checking the rest. Rikir over there. I'm looking up the words individually. I never did that before. 'Cause sometimes how you say it changes the context, but I wanted to see like what the original wording is. Yeah. So it's not "a storm rages" so much, "a storm prevails." But I went through a phase where like I didn't bother trying to learn how to say the language, but I looked up the lyrics and like did my own little like this sounds like this in English so that I was trying so hard to be able to sing along to this. But it makes more sense to know the language. You know, some of their songs are just that, where he uses his voice basically as an instrument, and they call it Volenska, but it's actually like in English it's called Hopelandic, where he like it's to me it's the same as like jazz and scat, where you're just using your voice as another instrument. Like from what I understand, it was more of like a placeholder. Like this is where I want the lyrics to go, and this is the key I want them to be in, but I don't have the lyrics yet, and some of them just stuck like that instead of ever getting lyrics. Like if I remember correctly, this one is one of those. Hengilaus? I don't know. H's and G's confuse me in this language, just like in English. Confusing. But alright, we'll do some of Monsters and Men. I think I'm going to play... I really, really, really love Wolves Without Teeth, but I think I'm going to play either Hunger or Crystals. Crystals, I think, was their first single, but Hunger's really good. I'm going to play Hunger. if you get a chance, if you haven't heard of Monsters and Men before, um, off their first album, which for some reason this is just backwards, My Head is an Animal, Little Talks is a phenomenal song. But I think overall, I like their newest one, Beneath the Skin, like overall. Um, um, oh, sorry, I have a work message. Sorry. I'm not repeating that, Davey. But, what was I saying? This album as a whole, I listened through this one a lot more than I listened through My Head as an Animal. Like, it's got a bunch of good songs, but, I don't know, this one feels more whole. The other one is like good songs on their own. I Sea Bear is Icelandic. Do I have Sea Bear? Yes, I do. I have one song. I'm gonna play that next. That's exciting. Alright, so that was of Monsters and Men with their song Hunger off the album Beneath the Skin. And a little bit more on an Icelandic tear, we're going to play Sea Bear, which I knew them, but I didn't know if I had any of their stuff. So I Sing, I Swim is the only song I personally have, and it's off the album The Ghost That Carried Us Away. And I don't even know how I got this song. I just knew I recognized them for a reason. They were in my library. This almost makes me want to play Seawolf next. Kinda different but similar. But I want some more like Icelandic. Let's see what I can find. No idea how to pronounce this guy's name, but I... cutesy song. What does that letter mean? Alright, so that was Sea Bear, also from Iceland, with I Sing, I Swim off of the album The Ghost That Carried Us Away. And now I'm going to play what possibly is pronounced Ausseir Thrusti? I don't know. But he is apparently a pretty popular Icelandic artist, and I wanted to play something else in Icelandic. So we're going to give this a listen. I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh, that's so beautiful. I will never sound that sexy. It's a nice beat to it. I have a feeling this song might get me blocked in more than one country. Because from what I understand, like late 2014 started making English versions of his albums. So he's becoming an international star. This is good though. I can segue back into some of the music my friend shared with me the other night. This is a good. I mean, it's they've got a keyboardist. But it's like electric acoustic guitars and a drum set and some brass, of course. I guess it could be disco-y. Lindermal? That might be the title of the song. And super not gonna be able to pronounce his album. I'm sorry. Just look up Iceland artists, and he's one of the first ones that shows up. It's and yep. What have I gotten myself into? So anyway, I'm gonna use that to kind of go back to a song that my friend brought to my attention that I'd never. It's an artist called Small Pools, and I'd never heard of them before. So it wasn't just like, oh, this name is familiar. Super, never heard of them before. And this song is called Dreaming. And I guess it's from their album Love Tap. It's catchy though. Oh, I don't. I did not see a marimba. I think it was just different types of keyboards on that last one. But I don't know what you meant by the other thing, kalemba? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Okay, so I have not seen Pitch Perfect 2, but I have a great story about that. But I'll let you, is that from the movie? Yes! Yes, okay. And this, I'm gonna go ahead and, yes. I have to now. I'll play, I have a song for you. Since you mentioned Pitch Perfect 2, I have a song for you. It's not a movie I've ever seen, but I learned something about it the other night. And makes me sharing this video even better. So now I was gonna play some Deer Hunter because that's another song I got to hear for the first time, but I'm sorry, Pitch Perfect 2. You brought this upon yourself, just so you know, Davey. Because yeah, I'm gonna do some YouTube inception on this one for when I upload this to my stream. This is so. I found out Flula Borg is in Pitch Perfect 2, and he's in this video, and that's pretty much the only relation. But it's so great. So you're welcome, internet.
Ich will dich berühren. Ich will dich festhalten. Ich will dich schmecken.
I can't.
I want to taste you.
You can't take this video seriously. It's so great. And if anything, everyone should aspire to dance like him. Yummy Slurpee. God, this song, it's so good. And I need everyone in my life to have experienced this video. Because it's very important to say nipple rings like about 10 times. If you didn't catch that. Seriously, look at those moves. Such a sweet ride. Before there was the dress, there was this video. Did you guys catch the blue and the brown shirt? Or was it white and black? I need that fanny pack. We do it. Look at that face. So good. So good. I can't believe this song is a thing that exists. It makes my life that much better. Alright, so now I guess I will play the Deer Hunter. This is a band where I was familiar with the name but not with the music. And this isn't off their most recent album. This is off an album from 2003, Migrant. But this is the song that my friend played for me. It's called Whisper.
There's shadows on the walls of moments far too troubling to recall. All the settings and the scenes that signaled suffering, impassioned pleas that ended in a whisper. And all the lessons learned, were they worth the ash from all the bridges burned? Standing, stomping in the damage and the ruins of a slip-up tongue with tragic consequences. But I think that we've all made our gravest mistakes on the greatest intentions that we're too stubborn to let go.
Yeah, I like this part.
And with this little time before I go, I'll open up my mouth and
This
scream
makes me think,
my voice into the crowd. Now that you're alone, is it really so impossible to know all the actions and reactions pinned against each other never really end just how you want it? But I think that we've all made our gravest mistakes on the greatest intentions that we're too stubborn to let go. And with this little time before I go, I'll open up my mouth and scream it out to cast my voice into the crowd. I know that all of this will come and go. So open up your mouth and scream it out to cast your voice into the crowd. So open up your mouth, scream it out to cast your voice into the crowd.
yeah, so this is, I don't know, this song is, I love the feel to it.
Scream it out to cast your voice into the crowd. So open up your mouth, scream it out to cast your voice into the crowd.
So yeah, that was Deer Hunter, the song Whisper off the album Migrant, which was from 2013. With that being said, I'm gonna play Young the Giant next off their newest album, Mind Over Matter, which I think that titled song as well is popular on some of the radios. I don't know, but I feel like I've heard it on the radio before. But I'm going to play Daydreamer instead. Wait, is this the song? Maybe this is the song that's on the radio. Ugh. Got 'em mixed up. Or maybe I've just like listened so much that crystallized mind the matter. No, okay, it's just me listening to this a lot. What? All right. So that was Young the Giant Daydreamer off of the album Mind Over Matter. And then I'm feeling a little Ben Folds right now. So I'm going to play the play Ben Folds 5 actually off of The Sound of the Life of the Mind. Do It Anyway, where they had some Fraggle Rock in their music video. Pretty spiffy. But yeah, this is Ben Folds 5, Do It Anyway.
There I was in outer space, passing through a portal that magically
This is I'm actually playing from the video where they're trying to set
of the silly creatures who are performing a musical ritual, which I find fascinating. I shall take many notes and report back soon.
with Fraggle Rock.
Your uncle, Traveling Matt.
Alright, Ben Folds 5. You ready to change rock and roll?
God, this song though is so good. Someday, it'd be cool if I could play that piano. Play piano that well.
Put your love and trust on the line. It's risky, people love to tear that down, let them try. Do it anyway. Risk it anyway. And if you're paralyzed by a voice in your head, it's the standing objective, wrong and right. Deep down, you know it's downright wrong, but you're invincible tonight, so you do it anyway. It's done, you did it. Despite your grand attempts, the chips are set to fall, and all the stories you might weave cannot negotiate them all. Do it anyway. Be honest. Anyway.
This is
So tell me what
such a good. The lyrics are amazing.
Tell me what I said I never say. Read me off a list of the things I used to not like, but now I think are okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's gonna be so very hard to say, and watch the trust and joy all drain from her innocent face, but you must do it anyway. It sucks, but do it anyway. Call it surrender, but you know that's a joke, and the punchline is you were actually never in control, but still surrender anyway. Tell me what you said you'd never do. Tell me what you said you'd never say. Read me off that list of things, 'cause I used to not like you. Now I think you're okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody knows that you just gotta do it anyway. 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 'Cause you don't do nothing to avoid some punishment. You won't do nothing. You won't do nothing. You gotta do it. Do it. Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
So yeah, that was Ben Folds 5. Do It Anyway off of the. Oh, I just had it too. Um, the Sound of the Life of the Mind. There we go. Had a brain fart for a moment. And then I'm actually going to play a little Jenny Owen Youngs after that. At first I was gonna play Last Person, but I think I'm gonna play Half a Mind. She did this for the acoustic guitar project, and it was like, I don't know. I used to hold on. What was the time frame for this? They get 1 week. It's the same guitar. It gets passed around, and then okay, to an extent. Each participating city has its own guitar. And then every season they choose 5 new local musicians to write an original song on their city's guitar. And each musician has 1 week to write their original song and record it live. They can only use the guitar and handheld recorder they provide. No editing is allowed. And then when they finish their song, they sign the guitar and take a picture with it. And then they also shoot a video talking about their song. And when all 5 musicians have finished their song, there's a concert. So this is the song she wrote in a week for the acoustic guitar project, and it's called Half a Mind. So catchy.
working its way outside. Yeah, everything in me is working its way outside. I belong beside you. Yeah, that's where I plan to stay. And no matter how I fight, I can't keep myself away. Keep myself away.
Such a cool project.
If it turns out you detect some monsters underneath your bed, I'll pick you up when day turns into night. Yeah, we sleepwalk hand in hand till it gets light. Anyway, you got my goose. You're swallowing me like kudzu. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be a leafy silhouette. But you can pick my voice out of the wilderness. Yeah, yeah, pick my voice out of the wilderness. Yeah, I belong beside you. And that's where I plan to stay. And no matter how I fight you, I can't keep myself away. Keep myself away. I know something we could do. I'll be me and you be you. I got half a mind to give you my whole heart. All you gotta do is just tell me how to start.
So yeah, that was Jenny Owen Young's. That was her song that she wrote in a week for the acoustic guitar project. It's called Half a Mind, and it is pretty darn fantastic. And then actually, that made me think there was a song I was playing earlier in the week. I'm gonna see. This is so funny. So this is my front page at Last FM, which is where I see the stuff I've been playing. And so my friend, I played the Deer Hunter just a little bit ago, and I don't know if I have it set up to Scrabble my YouTube since I reformatted my computer. But my friend played me the Deer Hunter, which is ironic. That's the first time I really heard them. And then I go opening up my homepage, and it's like, hey, you haven't listened to these guys. You'll like them. And look at that. I do. I did listen to them, and I do like them. So good job, Last FM. You know what you're talking about. So let's see. Oh, this is gonna have a lot of Passion Pit and Matt Pond for today. That's what I was listening to, but it's something from earlier in the week. So what was I looking for? I wonder if I'll find it. I might have come on in my it might have come on in my car, in which case then I won't find it. Man. What was it? You guys. Well, I will just pick something. I will play yeah, I will play Emancipator. I'll do Land and Sea featuring Molly Party off their album Seven Seas. This is some good background music. Very mellow, very chill. This was a band that was introduced to me by someone that came into my work. So there's only a few songs on this album that actually have singing. Um, Obviously, Seven Seas featuring Madeline Grant. I think actually those might be the only two songs. In general, it's a very I kind of place them along the same lines as Album Leaf, but this is more of like kind of a chill house music, whereas Album Leaf is a bit more on the mellow side of things. This has, I don't know, I'll play some Album Leaf next, and if you guys have a better way for me to describe the differences, that would be greatly appreciated. Because they're similar enough to compare, but they're definitely not the same. But should I play something with lyrics? Or should I play something... Alright, so that was Land and Sea featuring Molly Party off of the album Seven Seas by Emancipator. And now I'm going to play the album leaf so you can kind of hear the difference. And you can see how they spell their band name differently because it's completely different. That's that's seeing a difference. I could go with something that has lyrics, but you'll get the same feel whether there's lyrics or not. And I really like the song Within Dreams, so I'm gonna go ahead and play that because it does also have like a bit of a steady beat, but it's not the same. Like, what would you call this? What do I call this? This music, Album Leaf, is like I was saying how with Sigur Rós, or yeah, no, Jonesy specifically from Sigur Rós, when there's one song off that album that I play when I'm kind of like feeling anxiety and it helps me like just calm down. The Album Leaf is a good band when I need to mellow out, like if I'm upset about something but I need to take a step back. It's a band that helps me with that. I usually put one of their albums on repeat and just kind of zone out. I've gotten to see the Album Leaf live, and they are phenomenal. Really good. Ow, sorry. I keep thinking like I hear a cat meow, but it's actually my roommate's 3D printer going ringer as it changes directions or something. I think. I don't know. I was thinking I was thinking aloha, but now I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna play In My Mind by Amanda Palmer off of her album Amanda Palmer Goes Down Under. This song makes me very happy. I mean, that's not the best way to put it,
In my
but
mind,
such a good song.
picture 5 years from now, I'm 120 pounds, and I never get hung over because I will be the picture of discipline, never minding what state I'm in, and I will be someone I admire. And it's funny how I imagined that I would be that person now, but it does not seem to have happened. Maybe I've just forgotten how to see that I'm not exactly the person that I thought I'd be. And in my mind, in the faraway here and now, I've become in control somehow, and I never lose my wallet because I will be the picture of discipline, never fucking up anything, and I'll be a good defensive driver. And it's funny how I imagined that I would be that person now, but it does not seem to have happened. Maybe I've just forgotten how to see that I'll never be the person that I thought I'd be. And in my mind, when I'm old I am beautiful, planting tulips and vegetables, which I will mindfully watch over. Not like me now, I'm so busy with everything that I don't look at anything that I'm sure I'll look when I am older. And it's funny how I imagine that I could be that person now, but that's not what I want. If that's what I wanted, then I'd be giving up somehow. How strange to see that I don't want to be the person that I want to be. And in my mind, I imagine so many things that aren't really happening. And when they put me in the ground, I'll start pounding the lid, saying I haven't finished yet. I still have a tattoo to get that says I'm living in the moment. And it's funny how I imagine that I could win this fight, but maybe it isn't all that funny that I've been fighting all my life. But maybe I have to think it's funny if I wanna live before I die. And maybe it's funniest of all to think I'll die before I actually see that I am exactly the person that I want to be. Fuck yes, I am exactly the person that I want to be.
I like the progression of this song where it goes from um starting out like, I'll work on this later, and then it's like, oh crap, I need to get working on this. Like I'm not where I thought I'd be, you know. And then you get to like, crap, I'm never gonna be where I wanted to be, and then you come to the realization that you're doing okay, just because like just because you set some standards for yourself doesn't mean they have to stay solid. They're not written in stone. Which actually, that reminds me. That would be. There's a Bright Eyes song that I really like, but I think I want to play a different one. Like the mood I'm in, like, and especially the tone of that song. I think I want to play this brand new song off their album demos. I mean, it's right here in front of my face, and I like thinking about Bright Eyes. Like the lyrics was good, but that one's way more upbeat, and this one, like, I love this song so much. It just hit a, what do you want to say? Hit a chord, hit a nerve, when I first heard it, and I never really gave the rest of the demos a chance because this one won me over. So this is Fork and Knife.
Well, take it easy, tigers in the cave. Pacing on our pads and waiting for the town to come and reparate. Our lazy bones ache for our dowry. Can't hold on to the thrill, so I hope you find your will to follow through. What we invented, I am now ending. On to who you love. We are trying blown like dust since we were young. What we invented, I am now ending. The closest thing we had to royalty. The chance to break our parents' pattern. Chose to keep your teenage tragedy. In lieu of their romantic palace, play tender like a newborn baby would. Play tender till the night is over. I'm leaving you to nurse your cherished wound. And cavalry just like your lover. Yeah, can't hold on to the thrill, so I hope you find your will to follow through. What we invented, I am now ending. On to who you love. We are trying blown like dust since we were young. What we invented, I am now ending. Hold on to the thrill, so I hope you find your will to follow through. What we invented, I am now ending. Hold on to who you love. We are trying blown like dust since we were young. Morning's over, the day is in full swing.
Alright, so that was brand new, some album demos, and that one was Fork and Knife. That makes me want to play. Do I have time? I want to play this a little more like piano-y stuff. But what kind of piano-y stuff do I want to play? dun, dun. We could do. Actually, could do one of the first songs I ever heard by Of Montreal. Or you know what? I was gonna play this earlier and I didn't. I'll play some Seawolf. What song? It's not really as piano-y as I was thinking, but they've got some good songs. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Friend, Miracle Cure. Oh, this is so tough. I think I'll play Dew in the Grass. It's off their album White Water, White Bloom. That'll be my last song for the evening.
Here by the riverside, I brought my soon to be right through the fog and smoke. Watch the geese and the barges full. She sang in the city dawn, wrap my limbs inside her clear song. Every car passing by, slow to hear my beloved sigh. And the dew in the grass had an electric glow. Yeah, the dew in the
I
grass
found out
had
about
an
Seawolf
electric
with the album Leaves in the River, and it was at when I was in Chicago. Um, I was working at Reckless Records, and what were oh shoot. Okay, part of it was they were pair. I really don't remember which came first. I think I actually found Seawolf first, like by accident, and then Irving, which ended up being a friend of a friend. Like was so excited I liked Seawolf, and she told me about Irving, which was like the the lead singer was a founding member of the group called Irving, but he's got a nice tone to his voice. that's my last song of the stream. That's Dew in the Grass by Seawolf off their album White Water, White Bloom. I hope you guys had fun. If we did a little bit of an Icelandic segment earlier in the stream. If you caught that, if you're on YouTube checking it out and you caught that, and you have any music you want to contribute, that would be fantastic. But it doesn't even have to be Icelandic. Like that was a little bit of the theme, but why not? Why not send me anything? Like, you think there's something I haven't heard of that I'll like? Let me know. It's like I said earlier, new music is it's kind of like Christmas but year round, and less Jesus. Oh, but yeah. With that, I think I'm gonna head out because it is a little bit after 5. Sorry, kind of cheated. But I'll be back next week, same as always, 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I've gotten a little behind in uploading my YouTube videos because I've actually been attempting a social life, which is weird. It keeps you busy. Like, how do people do that? So I honestly still haven't uploaded my video from last Tuesday. I'm going to try and get that posted, and then hopefully this one follows shortly. And yeah, any comments or questions or recommendations, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter at MeganAgitor, or if you're watching this on YouTube, then definitely leave a comment on my thingy in the comment section. And yeah, if you like it, you can give it the little thumb thing, or you can share it with your friends, or whatever else you can do, +1 stuff. I don't know. Whatever you're in the mood for. I don't mind. So yeah, have a great evening or morning or whatever time of the day it is, and I will see you guys next week on Tuesday.